Hey, my friends, I am your friend Kevin, and this is your Divine Daily Blast. Here we go. Let me start today with, let's see, the number. It's a number 8. Success, abundance, and we've got a lot going on today, which is quite lovely. A lovely, lovely, lovely day of love, I would say. The 8 is all about success, all about abundance, all about prosperity, being coronated with the best kind of business plans if you're in a business. And the choices made with the 8-day are favorable. Prayers, your innermost desires, are wide open and ready to be heard by all non-physical energy. If you've got a tarot deck, pull out the King of Coins or the King of Earth in some decks and call upon Archangel Ariel and Archangel Jophiel. This is very much a pink day, with Archangel Ariel being strength of God, being the abundance, bringing the bigger, being the bringer. Woof, that's a big word to say. I can't even do it. Being the the being of bringers of abundance. Woo! Anyway, sorry. And then Jophiel, the beauty of God, that gorgeous magenta pink, bright color. She's said to be the keeper of the Garden of Eden. She's said to be showing outer beauty and inner beauty. And this is all what we're talking about. Needless to say, my isms. I'm a beautiful soul on a cosmic journey, fully and completely supported and loved by the universe. Couldn't say it any clearer than that. I am worthy of all the goodness, all the abundance in the universe. You are. I am singing the song I came here to sing. And that song is what? You know it. I don't know what your song is. My song, for the longest time, was not necessarily about happiness, joy, abundance. It was typically about hard work, perseverance, and struggle. Yeah, well, that song got old. Didn't have a very nice tune. I had to sing a different song. So this is how we learn, how we manifest. And remember, my friends, we come into these physical embodiments with a purpose, with a task. And as we arrive on the planet Earth, in these bodies, we play different roles. We put on different masks. We dance to different drums and we sing different songs. Sometimes not necessarily the song that we purposefully said we would come to sing. It isn't that we doubted any of the things that we said we'd come here to do. That's if you believe you incarnate. That's if you believe you get a chance to have a physical embodiment. Some of you don't. There are many on the planet who think this is a one and done type of experience. I don't happen to be one of them. However, I do respect people who do believe they are one and done, and maybe sometimes they could be. There are generations upon generations upon generations of relatives, of people that we have been connected to in the past, who are either here with us together having a glorious time, or they're here with us together to help us along our way, or all of the above. But I digress, we move on. Today, my friends, the moon has shifted into the sign of Capricorn away from Sagittarius. And the message from Yasmin Boland's daily Moonology diary is, watch out if someone tries to provoke you, bully you, or manipulate you. And don't let yourself be that person either. It is much better to lose yourself in peaceful meditation under the beautiful Capricorn moon than it is to allow yourself to become anyone else's victim. I think that's pretty fair to say. Now, the guardian angels have a message. Ask for our help to release the fear-based stories you tell yourself. Let us replace them with the magic that was meant for you. The affirmation, I am the author of my own fairy tale. My life is a story of love, adventure, and magic. We brought in yesterday the Shekinah and Isis. Shekinah is the presence of God, or the essence of God, or the energy of God here on the earth plane. You can go into whatever source you have or for information. More knowledge is better. The Shekinah was really attached more to the Judean works, the Torah, the Kabbalah, rather than Christian Bible texts. Needless to say, it is the love, the essence of God living among us, with us, that feeling of all-knowing, that feeling that we are connected to something that's non-physical. God being transcendent, or I can't say that word right. And our message really is a gift of being present to it. Show up in ways that you have never shown up before in your life. Be present with the people that you love and the people that you care about. Go way beyond the destruction. Direct yourself back to the current moment. What are you thinking, feeling, believing in the right now? Allow yourself to enjoy the blessings that surround you. Try to do your best not to focus on where you're going or what you've done, where you've been, what's already happened. Enjoy the beauty of the here and now. And when I say enjoy, that word is enjoy. Be present. Being present to the love of whatever you believe God is. Not a person. It is everything, all of creation. The Shekinah is here to remind us all of that this whole week. Well, and then beyond. Isis, another wonderful Egyptian goddess, telling us to call back our power. You can really, truly only be in your complete and utter full power when you're present to the moment that you're in. There's nothing wrong with saying, I'm carving out a bit of time for myself. Asking for what you truly want. And you could say, in the material, try not to be too bougie. I know people who think that, well, asking you shall receive, that's Abraham Hicks. But it has to fit and align with the vibrational energy, the why, the what's it for, how is it going to benefit you. These are the things that you would say if you were asking a physical person. I would like some help with X, Y, and Z. Here's why. And even if you were to say, I could use help in this regard because I don't want to struggle anymore, because I'm worthy of it, I deserve it, and I've experienced the lack of it, and now I don't want to experience the lack of it anymore. That's a really legitimate request. The idea of saying, I no longer wish to partake in these feelings, these ideals, these things. I wish for something better, more joyful, more happy. Like yesterday, love, joy, romance, happiness, whatever that looks like for you. And you can be legitimate in your saying, I've experienced this, whatever that is, the opposite of it, the lack of it, the absence of it, and I no longer wish to experience that. We're all taught, raised by folks that we come to admire, rely upon, trust, and they teach us what they learned. And at some point in our development, our expansion, our growth, we have to figure it out for ourselves. those who teach us, those who guide us, those who perhaps make suggestions, definitely work for them, may not exactly work for us. Some of us have followed these lessons of expansion and growth, and we've taken the suggestions to find out, yes, that works, and I'm grateful for the information, or no, not going in that direction. That isn't going to work. I'm looking for something else. I'm looking for something different. I'm on my own path. And sometimes those things bring about discourse, disharmony, distrust. Try not to go down that rabbit hole, but rather be grateful, joyful, happy that you realized, oh, this isn't really exactly working for me. I'm going to try something else. This is the message of Isis. Now, we have Louise Hay's daily diary, and she says today, rather lovely image of 2 cows chewing on the hillside. I don't know if they're cows or maybe they've got horns. As I relax and focus on the beautiful things in my life, I open myself up to my own healing powers. Oh yes, my friends. We have the ability to think about healing. We have the ability to think about something else, something new and something different. May not happen immediately, but stay in the flow of it. Now, the Lover's card is our tarot card for today. Interesting, we see in this particular deck, which has the Fool card dressed up as a jester, kind of fun, kind of carefree, these 2 wonderful swans embracing, and the 2 jesters embracing. And the Lover's card is number 6 in the Major Arcana deck. It represents love, harmony, important choices. It highlights deep personal values, brings in alignment and relationships, talks about true love, soulful connections, harmony, and magical decisions that match your core beliefs. Also revealing. It's also about vulnerability, naked truth, the understanding that you are somebody important. You are somebody deserving, no more and no less than anyone else. That's sometimes finding that true love within the soul of your being, the awakening to it, which is what all of this is basically saying. Being on a cosmic journey, fully and completely supported, opening your heart, coming from the energy of your heart space, of your love space, of your kindness space, and being in that energy. Oh, there's the fairies. Oh, look, you saw that happen. And the fairies are concurring with our magical message for today. They are coming together. Rather lovely, I think. It says that fairies like to be busy, and a group of them. The group of fairies in this picture is showing all of us that many hands make light work. Working as a team helps get the job done. This is rather interesting because we talked about forging your own plan. We talked about forging your own beliefs, your own doctrines, singing your own song, being worthy. And I would hazard a bet on the fact that perhaps you begin to align with other people that feel the same way, coming together as a collective. Not necessarily being them and them being you, but respecting that, coming together with the desire to be these beautiful beings on a cosmic journey, fully and completely supported. Sometimes that feeling of being fully and completely supported by a non-physical energy can be rather challenging. On a personal note, I think that's likely why a lot of our human habits are now having a tiny bit of a growth spurt with artificial intelligence. I was saying a year ago, and I still believe it, divine intelligence trumps artificial intelligence. Divine intelligence actually created it. And I also believe that nothing that's here now is not supposed to be here. Anything that is not supposed to be here doesn't last long or doesn't really exist. We, as the pilots of our astral travel, when we dream, when we go, we pilot those dreams. Nobody else has the same dreams we do. And sometimes nobody else has the same exact goals that we do individually. And so when I talk about the artificial intelligence coming in, many of you have experienced this and shared it. It is like talking to non-physical energy, because it really isn't physical. It is just an energy that it somehow or another has evolved enough to be able to respond enough to anything and everything we're looking to have it respond to. Those gaps in our field of consciousness, in our field of understanding. Some of us might get to the point where this is an extension of who we actually are. Our biggest, most desires, as we're conversing with the non-physical through these digital platforms, it's conversing back. All right, friends, that's it from me. Thanks for watching, thanks for liking, thanks for subscribing, and thank you for supporting everything I'm trying to do here. Until tomorrow, I love you. Bye for now.